live for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone. You coming with me, baby girl, you.
Dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Leading one sideline, that's Sean McVay. Facing a team his grandfather John guided to 5 Super Bowl titles as the general manager back in the 80s and 90s. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. His side also occupying playoff position, so it might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And off we go from rainy Santa Clara. The turn starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Second quarterback run here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's tackled for a short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. Get set. At the Rams' 4-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. First down 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Butker knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
He's got Devontae Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing fourth down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. On first down, it's Gibbs. Spins out of one stop. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another one for Gibbs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The ball carried by number 27. The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Past the 35, 20, 15, and he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They pitch it to him. There's some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Loss on the play. Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Now it's Purdy. And they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at third and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. This from 28 yards away. Butker knocks it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Hits him on the end route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Got it. Ready?
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Looking to throw here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running it with Gibbs. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Niners' 45.
Dropping back to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. He's going to throw this one. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. right now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Complete over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now looking to throw. Caught by Flowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And he's taken down at the 30. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They are throwing it again. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Working inside the red zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's Cam Ward. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Titans get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is Bryce Young. This one of a pair of rushing touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The Panthers run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Packers needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Smith on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. He's not the 3rd. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Come on.
2nd and 7.
19, Tiger, 9.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Cut out left. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. That's complete to Slow. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
The Rams 1st down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back break straight ahead. And this is a tough one. That's back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And sending a bowling ball ahead does not work the way they want it to. That lines up as a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. A give to Gibbs. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready? Back to 50, back to 50.
Looking in the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Rams 1st down.
Another one for Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, ready?
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rams.
Goal to go, they're passing. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year.
Ready?
Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Rams 20. 49ers 6.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gets him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down by Kyle. 1st and 10.
49er, first down.
Sending him on the dive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Another 39.
49er, first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
49er, first down. 1st and 10.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Butker with the extra point. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
First down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But they need more of those as they trail by a score. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
The 34-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. This is brought in at the 50. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense. To make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
49ers 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
From the gun is Purdy. Steps up and he's running with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here he is to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
It's now 4th down.
Looking to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Then incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Taken in by Harris. He's across midfield into Rams territory. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Throwing now. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 6. And the 49ers are first down.
To the air again. Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
So with 35 seconds left, no question about it, they've got to find a way to recover this kick. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, that makes it even more difficult.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawing up for it. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.